just to give people an idea of the area we're talking over here, okay? Hong Kong, as you can see, is just over there. Most people should be familiar with that.
Yeah.
Hainan, this little island next to me where all the intelligence services and stuff for China run out of, and that's where people go to Sanya for these trips and things, okay?
Before they get indoctrinated.
Yeah,
before
they become like fully fledged shills. And then, of course, we've got Guangxi province over here, which you and I have both traveled extensively.
Yeah, because it's right next to Guangdong where we lived.
So yeah, we lived in Guangdong, which is this kind of chicken nugget looking thing over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is kind of a chicken nugget.
Kind of, like one of those. Yeah. And then we went into Guangxi a lot on motorcycle.
Yes.
Now, where you see Nanning, that's the capital. It's a big developed city in Guangxi. About a 3-hour drive out of Nanning is Tianli County.
Okay.
Something happened there.
In Tianlin?
Yeah, I thought I'd show you. I thought people might be interested to see.
I actually haven't seen this.
Okay, well, yeah,
no joke.
Yeah, this is interesting what happened there. So imagine this: you're like a farmer, a rural village dude, or whatever. You're chilling out, and then you just see this falling out of the sky.
Is it a piece of wood?
That's not a piece of wood.
It's so small. Boom. Well, it had flames, so it had.
That's one, okay, and then all of a sudden you see another one coming out of the sky.
Oh yeah, no, it's like a cylinder.
Yeah. And it blows up right next to your house and almost destroys your house and your fields and all that stuff.
As bad as that is, can you pause that for a second?
Sure.
I'm sorry, I'm just a little confused. I thought the Chinese government got rid of poverty.
No, not even close.
Oh, okay. Thanks for correcting me.
Okay, anyway, what you see there are noxious fumes, okay, escaping from this mystery object.
Okay.
But it's not actually a mystery object. I'll show you in a second.
Can you go back to that? I just want from the beginning of that clip. I want to see that smoke.
Yeah.
It's like almost
orange.
like a sulfur.
Yeah, it looks like sulfur. Well, that's rocket fuel that's burning off, which is incredibly toxic for you. So basically what happened is there was a notice that the government then put out to say to the local villagers to be like, hey, listen, there's some random rocket debris going to be falling down because of a launch satellite. If it happens to hit any of your houses or hit any of you, then, you can claim compensation.
Yeah.
But it was an after the fact sort of thing.
That. I was about to say this happened afterwards.
Yeah, it's just like, hey,
they're like, by the way, if you died, we'll hook you up with some benefits.
I mean, here's the thing, okay? The Chinese space agency, as we all know, we constantly hear about it. China has a space station, right? China is trying to land on the moon, trying to claim the moon. China's like trying to send people to Mars. China's this in the, remember, China claims to be a developing country. Which clearly it is, actually, if you look at the footage here.
Poor.
But they have a space program, and they're sending people to space and rockets to space, but at the same time, they're still receiving foreign aid for poverty from, like, first world countries around the world. The thing is, their space race and their space program is so poorly put together. They don't care the ends justify the means type of thing.
Yes.
They're like, we need to get a satellite up there. What's the quickest, dirtiest way we can do it?
Yeah,
okay.
I think it'd be stupid if we didn't bring up the fact that they've given countless thousands and thousands of people cancer with their nuclear testing in Xinjiang in recent years.
Yeah, recent years.
And so this is like, again, I think akin to the space thing is they'll do something with zero regard for human life in China as long as, because they can control the narrative afterwards. They can just shut everyone down, arrest people, throw them in black site prisons, right? Yeah. At the same time, they can put out this beautiful propaganda piece with all their cameras and CGTN and all these state outlets and be like, look, we succeeded in this mission. Yeah. This is what you don't get to see.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. NASA and even the Soviet Union, all the other spacefaring countries, out there, when they launch something, when NASA launches a rocket or a whatever, they spend a huge amount of the time calculating where the debris is going to fall.
For re-entry, debris, yeah.
Because, when a rocket goes up, you've got your different stages of the rocket that are going to fall away. They have to. That's how it works, right? So there is going to be something falling down to Earth. but they calculate to make sure that it doesn't fall over populated
Goes in the
areas,
ocean or-
falls in the ocean. That's why they launch next to the sea. But they also you've got to calculate everything: the
Yes.
trajectories, the winds, the rotation of the Earth, all the various things that come into play to make sure that whatever's going to fall down doesn't land in the middle of New York City or whatever.
Absolutely.
Right? But when it comes to China, they don't care. It's like everything else when they build a coal factory power plant, they just want the power. They don't care about what it's going to do to the environment. They just do it. Yeah, there's no, exactly. So, I mean, the fact that you've got rocket debris falling on people's houses, and in this case, nearly missing a person's house and spewing toxic gas everywhere where people live, and, it's just not okay.
Actually, this is a bit of a scientific point from one person in chat. Word Dunlap says, I think he's probably correct. These are mustard rockets for the moon cheese sandwiches.
Yeah, that's very scientific. Anyway, so just so you know what's going on, more debris has fallen down in China, and this is very recent. Okay, this is like 25th, actually, 26th, so the day after Christmas, Boxing Day. Okay, so this is not something from the early days of China's space program where they were still making mistakes. No, this is their latest satellite launch.
This isn't from the 60s.
Yeah, this is from this week. You know what I mean? They launched this satellite up, and their debris fell on people's houses and in their backyards and stuff, and people had to evacuate and all that nonsense.
Yeah.
So just so we're clear. By the way, before he starts, 3 times.
You gotta add mud. You gotta add water.
What is this? This is like supposed to be a TED Talk, right?
Yeah.
Or do not trust.
I like how everyone's emotional.
You have to try or you die trying.
Drunk, it's okay.
Wow.
Close my eyes, I can almost see it. When I take a breath, you fill up my lungs. And if my mind